All right, well, let's get started today. Welcome, everyone. We are very excited to be offering you some increased training and knowledge on the LifeWave Preferred Customer and PC Plus programs. And the reason why we felt so inclined to do this was because there has been some regulatory changes in Canada, and that has dictated how LifeWave has had to operate. And so, as brand partners, we are looking at ways to help you and all of us with our businesses. And actually, we found a very beautiful connection between the PC programs and how we can bridge that gap now that the product introduction bonuses will only be offered for promotional periods. So that's the change that has come about. And so as we have that change, we pivot and bridge and move different directions. And we have come across, I think, something that's very exciting and something that I hadn't been trained upon. And it will be a wonderful tool for us to use to help meet our customers' needs who are looking at using the LifeWave phototherapy technology, and for brand partners and PC Plus members to actually get their patches for free or grow their income. So it is with delight that I introduce my comrade, colleague, and good friend, Judy Friesen. Judy and I have known each other for over a year now, and I have many accolades to give to her. Not only is she an incredible leader, she is a director with LifeWave. She is incredibly knowledgeable in the field of natural health and has made that her career for many, many years. But in amongst that, Judy is also very analytical and has had a mind for just pulling information and making it understandable. So this is her strength, and I'm very happy that we can utilize her skills and talents tonight for teaching us more about the Preferred Customer and the Preferred Customer Plus program. So she's going to lead us through a the program, where to find the information, and teach us how to use it. So I am so delighted, Judy, to welcome you today and to utilize your vast knowledge and share with us some opportunities that we will have to give to our good friends, family, and potential customers. Welcome, Judy.
Right. Well, thank you, Lana, for that lovely introduction. I'm not sure I deserve all those adjectives, but I will attempt to try to do a good training here today. And I invite you to fill in where I miss things. But I have been studying the PC and PC Plus program for over 6 years. I started really signing up most of the people in my organization as PC or PC Plus back in the day. And then I pivoted a little bit, realizing I do need to do sign up people as brand partners. And so this is not to try to convince anybody to do it my way or to do it one way or the other. This is to give you options and understanding so you can make a really good decision that works for your organization. So just know that this is just one person's ideas. So let's start at the beginning. So we know that as brand partners, we have the option to bring people into our organization, and we should always do it what works best for them, not necessarily what works best for us. We always want to be giving in that way of finding out what would they feel comfortable with. And so I usually explain it to people that if they would like to be on a monthly auto ship, which we call in LifeWave MSO, monthly subscription order, but a lot of people understand the word auto ship. Then I tell them about the Preferred Customer Program has that as a requirement. However, they can skip here and there. They can stop at any time, but I do let them know that the program really is a monthly subscription. And that helps them to decide, do I want to do that, or would I prefer to be a brand partner? And I let them know that being a brand partner does not automatically assume that they're going to sell the product, as they call it. They may want to share it with a few friends, but they may not be into the idea of building a business. But I give them that option because did you know that signing up somebody as a brand partner, they are able to set a monthly subscription order to go every other month, whereas you don't get that with the Preferred Customer Program. And so that gives them a little bit more wiggle room. or they don't have to have a monthly subscription order at all as a brand partner. Today, we wanted to focus in on assuming that you're not going to sign up too many people as brand partners at this stage of the game, because as you know, one of the big payouts to sign up a brand partner is because you get to introduce them to these enrollment kits. And there's 4 kits, as you know. I'm speaking to an audience, assuming that some of you may be new, but the 4 enrollment kits called Core, Advanced, Advanced Plus, and Premium. Those kits are once in a lifetime, access only once in a lifetime. They used to give to Canadians, for those of you, if you're Canadians on the call, they used to give us a special bonus called PIB, Product Introduction Bonus. That's not there anymore. We will get every so often some kind of a special initiative to replace kind of the PIB. But for compliance purposes with the Canadian government and all the powers that be, we aren't even really talking about PIB anymore. So a lot of people want to focus in right now in this time period where Canada cannot have PIB, and LifeWave Corporate has not brought out a substitute yet for PIB. Thus, we only have 8 ways to earn in the comp plan, in this new comp plan 2.0. We only have 8 ways to earn because there is no PIB. Whereas in the United States and other places around the world, other markets, they have 9 ways to earn. So given that we don't have the PIB, then we want to focus in on getting as much income into our back office as brand partners as we possibly can. And we know that you will get more income by signing up people as preferred customers or preferred customers plus. So I'll just refer to it as PC or PC plus from here on in. All right. Now, very few people are going to be doing retail, but retail is pretty obvious. You're going to tell somebody, if you don't use my link, you can go on to the LifeWave website and you can order whatever you want, and you're going to be paying 35, 40% more. So you're going to kind of just tell them that you want to you want to use my link to get there. That's not sending them to your back office. That's just your URL link. So my link is lifewave.com/Judy F. That's kind of how my link works. And by the way, it doesn't matter if it's capital letters or lowercase letters for the URL, it'll work. So if I meet somebody in an elevator and I only have 3 seconds to tell them about LifeWave and where to get it for wholesale, then I'm just going to say www.lifewave.com/my name, Judy F. And it's easy to remember. Okay, so I have a few slides to show you that will help us to figure out what are the distinctive differences between PC and PC Plus. But I want to go over 3 really important things. You always want to let your customer know that you're going to be signing up, that you're willing to sign up for them. And the reason why I recommend that is because invariably they'll get stuck, they'll get lost, they'll only sign up as a retail customer, they don't realize it, there'll be problems, they'll order the wrong pricing, they have to have a refund, it can be a lot of headaches. So until they come out with the new streamlined sign-up process, which by the way is coming, LifeWave Corporate announced that there's going to be a new website that will make it a lot easier for people to sign up as a PC Plus. But until then, I recommend that you do it with them on the phone together or for them. If they trust you by giving you their credit card number, I usually do it for them. Some people will say, well, can you just be on the phone with me and walk me through it? Whichever the case, that's what I recommend. So how do you sign up a PC and a PC Plus? Well, as I said, the number one thing is make sure that that's what they want to do. Number 2, be aware that they have to understand that this is a monthly order that's going to come out automatically. However, there's a way that they can delay the order. So maybe they want to buy 3 months worth at the very beginning of their sign up process. They can do that. And then when they have signed up, there's a way that you create their monthly auto ship, and you can set the date with the little calendar icon there. You can set the date to 2 or 3 months out because you want them to be able to use up their product before the next order comes. LifeWave gives all PCs and PC Pluses a little bit of a break in that if you skip up to 2 months in a calendar year, it doesn't cause problems with getting their free samples. Okay. So they can skip up to 2 months. So if they buy 3 months all at once at the very first order and they want to skip 2 months, that's their 2 months right there that they've skipped. After that, if they skip again a third month or more, then it resets the calendar. They don't lose their preferred customer status. They just resets the calendar in the sense of the samples. Then they start all over again. Now, one of the things that people love about the PC program that I try to highlight when I'm talking to somebody about becoming a PC or a PC Plus is not only do they have the convenience of getting what they need each month. Some people don't want to amass 3 or 4 sleeves at one time, and I've had so many people lose them. They tuck them away in a drawer and they can't find them again or whatever. So some people love the monthly program. But they are worried that they won't be able to get out of the monthly program. And so I assure them that that is not a problem. LifeWave never questions you why you want to stop it or skip it. Okay. Here is one of the things that I have learned along the way. Many people who want to just be a preferred customer or be just a customer do not want to learn their back office right away. They're not business people. And so if I'm going to sign up a lot of PCs, I'm going to make sure that I have the bandwidth to handle their account for them because many of them are older or they don't have computer skills and they don't want to have to look into it and figure out how to change their auto ship date or how to change what they put in the cart. And so I am hungry enough for business these days that I say, I will do it for you. Until we can teach you or train you, I will do it for you. And as long as you're willing to maybe learn a few things here and there. And that's what I've been doing. So I have a very busy calendar where I've written down this PC person, their auto ship is coming due, say in February. And I need to check with them before February the 26th, say, to see if they actually want an auto ship to come out. Maybe they want to skip February. Maybe they went away or they forgot to take their patches. So it's really, really important that you're willing to help do some of this administrative work until they can get on their own feet, right? So PC versus PC Plus. What's really, really important is besides helping them to understand that there's going to be a monthly auto ship for the convenience of them getting what they need each month. They may say, well, I don't want to pay the shipping that often. Then you say, no problem. Then we will have to go in each through 2 or 3 months and reset it again for 3 or 4 months later down the road. But I would recommend that you say to them, if you get a monthly auto ship in the PC program, you're going to get free patches every 3 months. In the PC Plus program, you're going to get free patches, 10 to be precise. You get 10 patches in a little sample envelope. You're going to get that every month. So while you're paying the shipping, let's say the shipping is 11 or 12 US dollars in Canada, you're going to be getting about what's 10. Most sleeves now are there. If they're $50 US, that's 65, say Canadian, you're going to be getting at least $20, $25 worth of patches for free. So that kind of offsets the 11 or $12 shipping if you follow my drift. All right. I also discuss with them that I can upgrade them from PC to PC Plus at any time. It's very, very simple. They just need to pay the $25 US for the membership, and that lasts for 1 calendar year. And they go, oh, I don't know if I want to spend, $25 for the membership. And I say, before you decide, let me help break it down for you. Did you know that when you sign up as a PC Plus and you pay your 25 for 25 US dollars, you're going to get exactly $217 worth of patches. Okay, that's US. We're talking US dollars. 25 US dollars to get 217 US dollars of free patches, okay, on top of whatever they happen to order. If they order each and every month with 2 months that you can skip throughout the year. So $217 of free patches is like that's pretty good. And you get to try all kinds of different patches. And if you don't want them, you can give them away as gifts or do whatever, give them to me or do whatever you want to do if you don't want to use them. But that is a really, really good deal to get that many patches for free. But let's say they say, no, I don't want to pay the 25. I don't want all those patches for free. Then PC is the way to go. They're going to get 10 little patches in a pouch every 3 months. But here's what you have to remember, and that is you don't get it on the third month. You do not get it on the third month. A PC will sign up, and that'll be their first order, will be called their first order. And then after that, 3 more monthly subscription orders are required before it triggers the system to send on the fourth month of their subscription orders the free patches. So it ends up feeling like it's a long time before you get rewarded with some free patches because the first month does not count as a subscription order. It's called the first order. Then month 2 is subscription order 1, month 3 is subscription order 2, and month 4 is subscription order 3. That's what triggers the free patches. So, and then you get it every third month from there on in. The good news, at the end of the year, the person gets to choose a free full sleeve of 30 patches in a sleeve, excluding the X39 and 49. That's for both PC and PC Plus. They get to choose whatever sleeve they wish, okay? And there's email that will go out saying your free full sleeve is due, and in the back office of their subscription, or their back office of their LifeWave account, there is a place where they go under samples and they can choose. They can just click on a little button and they can choose whichever they wish. If they forget to do it or they don't want to do it, then LifeWave will choose a sleeve for you. And I'm not sure whether they always default to Eon or what. Did you know that in the PC Plus program, the full sleeve is not only any of the what we call support patches, so it's everything excluding the X39 and 49, but did you know they also give you an opportunity to choose any of the Alavita skincare? One bottle. So if you're looking at the dollars, most of our support sleeves like Eon or glutathione are $50 if you buy them in groups of 3. But the Alavita skincare, that's worth 80, 60, or $50, depending on what you choose, the eye cream or the day or the night. So that's kind of a nice way to get them to understand that we have a very good skincare program. It's not just patches. All right. So what I want to do before I go to share my screen, and I'm just going to kind of run through a couple things to make it clear, is I just want to show um, one screen that will capture what I just said as far as the PC versus the PC Plus. And then I'm going to stop and I'm going to ask if there's any quick questions, and then we're going to have more questions at the very end. But let me just do this one screen share, and I will be right with you once I find my screen that I'm looking for. Let me see here. See if I can find it. Here we are. Okay. Let me know, somebody, if once it's shared, if you can see it. Can you see that? Yep. Everybody can see this screen that I'm sharing?
Not yet, Judy.
No,
Not
I
yet?
can't. No.
All right. It says I am sharing my screen.
Yeah, double click to enter full screen mode. That's what we've got. Oh, here we go. There we got it.
You can see it. All right, let me go back up to the top. I'm just trying to drag it down. Okay, so here's what I look at. This is what your customers will see when they come to I'm going to show you how to do it, but when they come to your website, so in my case, it's lifewave.com/JudyF. When they are there, they will choose the word shop. They'll put a sleeve in their cart or 2 sleeves or whatever they want. And when they put it in the cart and they go and check out of the cart, and they click on the little cart, which will be a little button up in the top, this where my cursor is in the top right-hand corner, they will come to this wonderful little screen here. And this wonderful little screen here shows, do you want to continue by paying the regular retail price? Or do you want to become a preferred customer with no cost to you to become the preferred customer? And they outline all the things that you get as part of being a preferred customer. Unfortunately, they have not changed this last one, which says the InTouch app access. That is not any longer, but they will get wholesale pricing. They will be on a subscription program monthly. They will get loyalty samples, and they will get a referral link so they can tell other people to join if they want to. If they want to go back to their sponsor, which is you, then they can do that too. So this is the preferred customer comparison. And here's the PC Plus comparison. Notice it's basically the very same thing. All right. Notice that here in the PC, it just says loyalty samples, whereas here it says monthly loyalty samples. That's because in the PC Plus, it's every single solitary month, whereas here it's every third month, starting in the fourth month. This loyalty samples, this will never stop. The following year, if they pay their subscription again for $25, they'll get the samples all over again if they want to stay as a PC Plus. They will continue to get these samples the second year, the third year, and so on. They also get a referral link. I don't think we're going to have Now Site and we definitely don't have InTouch app anymore. And then the last thing that is really good for the PC Plus is the share program. That means they can refer people to purchasing LifeWave. They will get the credit and they will get dollars in their back office, not as an e-wallet, but just simply money in their back office that will only be able to be used, applied to their next order, their next monthly order, and it goes automatically. You don't have to do anything. If you earn money as part of the share program, if you're a PC Plus, that money, and it starts at $100 for the first 3, and then another $100 for 3 more. If you've got 9 people, you get $300 every single solitary month. That money, okay, is only can be used for purchasing product, and that will automatically be used against you as the PC Plus against your own order. It will not cover taxes and shipping. It is against the product, and it will automatically be done. If you only order 1 sleeve of Eon and you're the PC Plus and you have $100, they will take out the $56 or $50. Sorry, I don't think they cover taxes. And that money will be left over for the next month. So this program not only gives the client all of this, like I said, $217 of free patches over a full year, but it gives you, the PC Plus person, it gives them that 217, and it gives you, the brand partner, it gives you points, and it gives you cash in your back office. So I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to stop sharing. That's a lot of information. Any burning questions or clarification before I go into showing you how do you actually start from the very beginning and log in and sign up a new PC or PC Plus? That has been very difficult for some people. Before I do that, any burning questions or clarifications?
Judy, I don't know if I might have missed it, but with the PC program, not the PC Plus, there's a referral link. What does the PC get for referral?
Absolutely nothing but warm and fuzzy feelings.
Okay.
They get
Okay, so there
they
is no benefit
no,
really.
there's no benefit, except what I do is I say to my PC people, if you're going to use your referral link, and if somebody actually does sign up, since you as a PC don't get anything for it, I'm going to give you something for doing that because it helps me too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I either send them a gift card or an e-transfer, or I give them some patches or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to, but most PCs are probably going to just tell you, hey, Lana, I have this friend of mine. She's interested. Can you talk to her? Very few PCs are going to take it on themselves to send their own referral link. But as far as I know, there is no benefit to them, but there's huge benefit to the PC Plus. That's called the share program. But there is no share program other than just simply a PC out of the goodness of their heart might take it upon themselves to send that referral link, if they so choose. I've never had that
So
happen.
that would be the time when they would say this, or this might be a good time for you to upgrade from the
That's
PC to the PC Plus program.
absolutely great point. If a PC came to me and said, Judy, I have one or two people that I think should be on this product. How do I go about that? Then I say, well, you can just set up a three-way call, or you can give me their phone number and I'll call them. I'll take care of them for you, with you, whatever. But if you would like, you can get uh, potentially some dollars to help you pay for your next monthly order. And we can just upgrade you to a PC Plus so that it will count for you. And it will not be $25 for you. But if you are getting $100 every month, that one $25 fee for the whole year is very, very small amount of money monthly when you think about it, if you're getting $100 every month. So
Plus they'll get their samples.
and then they are getting their samples. So yeah, it's usually a no-brainer. If a person wants to make that referral, I say to them, you can either get your referral fee, or you can just simply tell me and I'll take care of it for you.
Mhm.
I usually do try to say, if you're going to do more than one person in your lifetime, if you think you're going to tell more than one person in your lifetime that you're going to be on this product, then I would recommend that you upgrade right away to the PC Plus. Yes.
Yeah.
Good question.
And one final question. When that referral link goes out from the PC or the PC Plus member to someone else signing up, are they only able to sign up as a PC or PC Plus member? They cannot sign up as a brand partner from a PC Plus link or a
Right.
PC link,
I
correct?
do. I've never tried that, but I don't believe that it would work. But at the same time, when you take any link like www.lifewave.com/Lana, um, they could, when they land on the page, which I'm about to show everybody, when they land on that page and they have the choice of join or shop, if they click on join, to me, that means that they could become a brand partner. But from what I understand, no, you can't really sign up a brand partner if you're a PC. It's only brand partners that can sign up brand partners, or brand partners can sign up PCs. But I don't believe a PC can sign up a brand partner. That would not make any sense. No, it wouldn't happen. You can't do it. The comp plan doesn't work. That would never make sense. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Okay,
that's a
great.
very good,
Those are
very
my
good.
burning questions.
All right. All right. Well, so let me take everybody to my back office and I'm going to show you how to sign up a preferred customer, because this has been a challenge for me along the way, as well as I'm sure a number of you as well. I think I've got the screen that I'm looking for. So just let me know if you're able to see. I think you should be able to see my screen. Okay, so I am going to go to, it's not bringing me to what I was hoping for. That's okay. I'm going to go to this new tab and I'm going to log in. So this is what you'd be doing. You've met somebody, they're Joe Smith, and Joe Smith wants to become a preferred customer. And so you're going to get all of Joe's information, or you're going to do it with him live as you're working. And so you go into your browser and you put in www dot, I'm assuming everybody can see what I'm doing. Lana or
Yes.
Carola can tell me yes. Okay. So it's lifewave.com/Judy F. If whatever you happen to have as your, goodness, as your name. Okay. So I hit enter. So now I'm hoping this is going to work. Yeah, it's kind of slow here where I am in the RV park that we are at here down in California. All right, so I've landed here. So now what some people do wrong is that they immediately sign in. Don't sign in. That's your back office. You don't want to show them your back office. You want them to go here with the landing page for your organization should show this rolling banner across here, and it should always be a white background with blue letters. So I tell people, look for that. They have a choice of shop, our story, opportunity, or join. Never have them go to join because that's the brand partner. You're trying to get them to sign up as a preferred customer. So I always just text them and I say, if they're going to be doing it themselves or doing it with me, we are going to the word shop. That is just so important. If you're taking notes, it's not join, it's shop. By the way, make sure that the country is the correct country. If they are an American, fine. But if they're Canadian and you maybe, like you can see, I was in my account doing a sign up yesterday with the United States, it's still US. So you got to make sure that you do that, or else you have to start all the way at the beginning. If even though you filled out all the fields, their address, their phone number, their credit card, and then all of a sudden, oh no, it's not US, it's Canadian or it's whatever. So I go to shop. You notice as soon as you put the cursor over shop, here drops down categories where you can find patches under a description or shop by the actual name of the patches. So let's say I've got a new preferred customer and they want to join with 1X39. You click on the X39 because this is all hyperlinked. Anything blue is hyperlinked. You click on the X39 and you click again on the blue word hyperlink or on the picture. And people say, oh no, there's a problem here. It's 149.95. Judy told me that it was going to be 99. And they're all freaked out because it's 149. I always let people know, don't worry, it's going to change down to 99 as soon as we set up a subscription or as soon as you join as a preferred customer. So you want to add this to the cart, even though it's counterintuitive, it says 149. Okay, that's probably going to be improved come a new whatever, a new website. So now I've added to the cart, right? Okay, I haven't been able to do the subscription yet. I haven't been able to set up a monthly yet. I've only been able to add something to the cart. So I go back up here to the cart and you see the number 1 there. Guess what? As soon as you put your cursor over it, beautiful. A drop-down menu comes and you can look at the cart to make sure it is just 1 because sometimes, your fingers can hit it and you make a mistake and there's 2. I always view cart first before I check out. Okay. And then you can see it says today's order is $149.95. And you think, oh my goodness, Judy told me it was $99. What the heck's going on? But if you read a little bit farther down, you'll say, it says, do you want to save $50? That is great marketing right there. That burns into their brain. I saved $50. And that's where they have the blue hyperlink, become a preferred customer. And you can see I've got 1 sleeve in here. So that's where it's not really very intuitive, but it will change the price once you say, yes, I want to become a preferred customer. So number 1, I check my cart. I look at my cart and I see, did I get 1 or did I make a mistake and put in 2? The customer just wanted 1X39. Sure enough, it just says 1 and it's 149 again, but it says, do you want to save the money? But then I remembered, oh yeah, Joe said that they also wanted 1 Eon every month as well. What are you going to do? You're here. There's no back button. You can see you can't find more patches. You can go back and find more patches and add them to the cart. So you can go back again, or you can just go under shop and say, I want to get an Eon. Well, now I'm looking here and I can't find an Eon. Well, guess what? It's under the Y-Age product line. Okay. So that's another thing, another little tip. If you can't find something, look under the YH. So I'm going to add another patch to this order before I become a preferred customer. Okay, so I'm doing it for the person. They gave me all their credentials, their birth date, their credit card, and I'm adding 1 Eon to the cart. All right. And I go back up to the cart and I view my cart to make sure that I didn't put in 10, that I only have 1. And sure enough, I have 1X39, 1 Eon. That's what the preferred customer said they wanted. And I hit the word checkout. Now, people are scared to hit checkout because it sounds like it's going to take the sale. It's going to ding your credit card. But it's not, because obviously you haven't put in the credit card for them yet. So I hit checkout. And there is this wonderful little page where I have a choice of, I've already discussed it with them, or we can talk about it if we're doing it together. If they're in my house or if I'm in their house, then I discuss one more time the benefits between preferred customer and PC Plus. For today, they say, no, I just want to be a preferred customer. So as soon as you hit the Save Now button, okay, nothing happens as far as the price. But what happens is it immediately kicks you out. And now you can either sign in or you can create the account. And you can make sure that you're signing it up under you, not under Joe Blow in Yugoslavia, which has happened, because it says you have selected Judy Friesen as your enroller. So this says creating a new account. This is not necessarily for a brand partner, although it can be. It is right here. You click on create account. It it's remembered that I put in an Eon, and it remembered that I put in an X39. Okay, it's in here in the cart. I can look at it again. There it is. One X39, one Eon. But now I have to create the account to tell the algorithm that this person wants to become a preferred customer. And this is where you fill out all the information as you know. You want to double check with them if they want to get news, if they want to be on the mailing list, you unclick it. If they don't want to be on the mailing list, you can add them later. You want to keep this here. I agree to be contacted by a LifeWave brand partner, which is you. You're the brand partner. You want to be able to be to contact them. So you would say yes for that. But if you don't think they want to be on a mailing list, then you unclick that. Set up their password, do the whole robot thing, click continue. I can't go any farther without setting up an actual real account. And then you simply put in their credit card and make sure that you know if their mailing address is the same as their credit card address, and you know the rest of the drill. When you check out and you submit the for the payment, then you will get their new PC ID number. You can write that down. It will be in your back office. And I take a screenshot and I send that immediately in an email saying, Susie or Joe, I'm so glad that you've joined my team. You're going to be getting your patches in the next 10 days or whatever, I think. Here's a screenshot of your order. You will be getting an email of this invoice, but I'm making sure that in case something happens with the email and you don't get it, here's a screenshot of what I just did to process your credit card. And I congratulate them. I say, I'm so excited. And I might remind them of where to place the patches or how often they're going to place the patches. I put in a little helpful hints document or whatever. So I'm going to stop my share right now. And there's probably lots of questions, but I'm hoping that that was slow enough to help you to know that it's not that hard to sign up a PC, but it would be if they're left on their own, in my humble opinion. That's why I always do it with them or for them. By the way, one more thing before we open it up. When they talk about qualifying orders, I was thrilled that they've changed the program since the old days. For a PC Plus to get paid the $100, you had to, in the old days, sign up 3 new PCs or PC Pluses under your PC Plus number. You had to get 3 new people or referrals, and then you get the $100. Now they're saying that you only need to get 2 for the first $100, 2 people, because your order counts if it is a qualifying order, and qualifying orders are $100 after taxes, I was told, not before taxes. So remember, in the old days, if you had everybody order only one X39 every month, you'd be 15 cents short because each X39 is $99.95 and the requirement was $300 in total, right? Well, now they've satisfied that problem of the 15 cents short by saying it's the patches, $99.95, plus the taxes. So if you have 3 people all ordering X39, you're well over 300. That PC Plus will be rewarded with $100. Their order counts as 1, and then all they need to do is find 2 people. So now I'm telling people, hey, do you know 2 people? If you get 2 people going with a minimum order of $100, then you will get $100 each and every month that your 3 people are ordering $100 each, or 2 Eon, or one Ice Wave and 1 Silent Night, whatever it is. That's amazing. Now, to get the next $100, I believe they have to have 3 new people. But the first time to get your $100, your order, the PC Plus's order, counts as number 1. They find Sally, they find Joe, if they all order a minimum of $100 and the total is $300, they will get that $100 to use the next month against their own personal order. All right. Questions. It's a lot to take in.
Hi, this is Tanya.
Yes, Tanya. Hi.
Hi. So you say that you need $100 order. Like, let's say I'm the person that is ordering and I get two people. Does the $100 that pays for mine count, or do I have to have another hundred on top of that? Like, once it starts covering me, the $100, do I need to spend 100, or does that 100 that pays for part of my patches still count?
Okay, I'm not sure I completely understand. So let me repeat what I think you were asking me.
Okay.
So you're the PC Plus, right?
Right.
You have found two more people to join, correct?
Correct.
And therefore you earned $100
Right.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That gets put into your PC Plus back office.
Right.
And the next time your monthly auto ship of your own goes through, that $100 gets automatically added and it will not pull from your credit card on file.
Right. But then does that month count as me spending 100? Because technically I
Yes.
never for the following month.
No, you technically spent $100 even though it's being paid for by your 100 that you earned. Think of it
Okay.
as just another credit card.
Okay. I
Yeah.
just wasn't sure if then I had to spend another 100 in order to get that 100 free too. Do you know what I'm saying? So, okay, that's
You
great.
have to spend 100 each and every month yourself, but if it's getting paid for by your credit card or by the gift that's in the back office, that's neither here nor there. You,
Okay.
you you've put
Okay.
your $100, your X39 on a monthly auto ship order each and every month. That's all you require. And whether your credit card gets dinged 100 and whatever dollars, or whether it pulls from your spend back account, it's not called spend back, it's called product credit or whatever it's called. But yeah, you just have to
Okay.
keep on having an order. And I understand that your order needs to be $100, not just, let's say, one eon. That would not, then you would not be in
Meet it.
compliance with the rules, right?
Okay.
Thanks for that question, though.
All right. One other thing is if one of them decides that they're going to skip a month like they're allowed to, then I wouldn't qualify that month. So,
Exactly. So even though
okay.
it's good for the customer, they can skip and they don't lose their sample routine. It just picks up the next month for getting their
Right.
free samples. But
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, you would not get the $100 unless you found another third person. So if you've got yourself and two people and that one person didn't order that month, then you need to find a substitute. Yeah.
Okay.
Or when they do come back the following month and they start their auto ship up again, then you'd start earning your 100, given if all your other people are ordering, right?
Okay. And I couldn't make up for it by ordering double that month or
No,
anything like that. Okay.
no, that's a good question, but no, you can't. You have to have a minimum of two people and you're the third person, and it goes in groupings of three. What
Okay.
I don't know, and I didn't have time to call the company on this, is that when you go to your next three, then
Right.
you can't be the one of the three of the first three and then one of the three of the next three. That needs to be three new people. Now, I haven't
Okay.
I haven't asked the company that, but in my mind, after reading all the small fine print, I'm very sure that you can only count yourself one time of the three. So your first 100 that you're going to earn, your order counts as person number one, and you get two more people. The next time you want to get another 100, so you can get $200, you need to get three more new people. You can't count yourself again. I'm
Right.
90% sure of that.
So let's say you have four and one of them decides not to order that month, you would still get your 100 because three of you, like it's not
That's
two
right.
totally separate three groupings or anything.
That's right. Yes. If
Okay.
yes, absolutely. Now, the one thing that I wanted to really stress that has got a lot of people in hot water is that they've let their new PC or PC Plus person go into their back office and say, well, I'm going to skip because I'm going to go away to Florida and I don't want to get any patches. When they go into their back office, if they click on the little blue edit button where it says edit stop, there's an edit or add patches, and then there's another blue hyperlink, a horizontal button that says stop my monthly auto ship.
Okay.
If you hit that, you're in a world of trouble because I'm just
Okay.
kidding. Because if you hit stop, it just doesn't stop it for a month. It stops your preferred customer plan.
Okay.
You have to re-sign up all over again. Don't ever hit stop. Only hit add edit button. Or if you want to skip a month, you must go over to the word processing and hit the edit button beside the word processing. On the right-hand side of your monthly auto ship page, okay, there is 4 tabs. There's the credit card being used, there's the address being shipped to, there's the processing, which means the date that it's going off, and there is something else, what kind of a speed you wanted. Make sure that if you have anybody wanting to be self-sufficient and they want to skip a month or two, they do not hit the word stop my monthly auto ship. They have to go to the word processing and hit edit button. And then there's a little teeny tiny icon calendar. And that's where they would then fast forward that calendar to March or April or May or whenever they want to start it again. Okay. So
Okay.
that hopefully is going to be corrected in this upcoming new website. Now, it's not the end of the world if they end up hitting stop my monthly. Okay. They do cancel their status. They would just be reverted to a retail account, and then they'd have to re-sign up all over again. Or you could call customer service, tell them what happened, and they might be able to start it up again for you by putting a sleeve in, going through the process. And I understand that then it would remember the same ID number. So you don't have to get a new PC number, but it's just such a hassle that I absolutely stress it with everybody that I think might go into their back office to change their date. Otherwise, I say to them, just send me a text or an email and let me know, okay, when you want to skip a month or two, and I'll do it for you, because it has to be done under the processing tab, not under the stop your monthly tab. All right, more questions.
Yes, actually, Nancy just texted me a really good question, which was, so what are the benefits of being a brand partner?
Good question. All right. So a brand partner can make far more than $100 or $200 a month. Like seriously, if you're a preferred customer plus, you're probably not going to sign up more than 4 or 5 of your friends. 6 would be amazing. You're going to get $200 maximum. You're capped out for your income at $100 for every 3. All right. So that's not very much money. Whereas if you're a brand partner, there's an opportunity for you to sign up more people and get more money in the long run, because you're now part of the comp plan. You're not just getting the share money, which is $100 for every 3. Let's put it this way. If you, as a preferred customer, signed up somebody like Pete did the other day, and that person is buying $600 a month as a PC, okay? The PC Plus, let's say, or you as a brand partner, you've got a preferred customer or a PC Plus ordering $600 a month, right? In the share program, that's counted as one person, even though it's way over 100. If you had 2 of those people both buying $600 a month, right? You're going to be still, as a PC, you're only going to be getting your $100 for every 3 people, regardless of whether they bought the minimum of 100 or 600 or more, right? Now, as a brand partner, you right now in Canada are better off to be a brand partner, but that's another topic. The question was, what if you decided to have that person join as a brand partner instead of a PC, right? Is that the question?
Actually, that was really good. I think that answers the question too. But so as a brand partner, I sign up a plus customer.
Right.
Can you tell me what my commissions are
Yes.
for the PC Plus customers order and
Okay.
why I would be, as a brand partner, why I'm so happy to sign up a PC or a PC Plus? Because this
Right.
is the exciting part.
This
Honestly,
is
this was
funny.
like the greatest question
This
ever.
this is very, very important. As a brand partner, let's start with this. If as a brand partner, if you signed up Sue, who wants to order 3X39, okay, monthly, because she's got a husband and a kid, and they're all going to use it. So you're a brand partner and you're signing up somebody who's going to order 3X39. And if you sign them up as a brand partner, right now, currently in Canada, barring that there's going to be some amazing incentive that will come out, you are going to get a little lower in bonus volume, but that's going to go into your organization. Volume is how we get paid as brand partners, which is nice. That's good. But you're not going to get any PIB. You're not going to get any special incentive. You're going to get the points. Okay. If you're a brand partner and instead of signing up that person who wants 3X39 as a brand partner, you instead sign them up as a PC or a PC Plus, you're going to get $60, $20 US for each X39. So as a brand partner, when you sign up a PC with their order of 3X39 a month, you're going to get $60 each and every month. Okay. And that continues every month if they're ordering the three. You're going to get $60 each and every month. Whereas if you'd sign them up as a brand partner, currently in our situation in Canada, let's say you sign them up for the core pack, right? You're not going to get any PIB. You're going to get basically just the points. If you sign them up as for a maintenance kit of three, they're going to get a cut and you're going to get someone who's going to be active for 3 months in a row because the maintenance kit divides up the points and they spread them over 3 months. So there's nothing for me in my mind about why, if I'm debating whether to sign up the person as a PC or as a brand partner, right now in the current climate, unless there's some special deal going on, I'm going to sign them up as a preferred customer or PC Plus. And did you know that if your PC Plus signs up a couple PCs, those PCs show up as your personal points along with the PC Plus's order? So if there's 47 points for an X39, I forget what it is, in your downline, looking at your points, your personal qualified downline, you get the points from not only the PC Plus person, but their people, their PCs. Their PCs actually show up as under you too. Your PCs, you get those points. So not only do you get the $20 per sleeve of X39 or $10 for the support patches, but you also get the points and that PC Plus's people's points. Cool, eh?
I just want to draw this out too, because this is what probably most people aren't aware of. This was a regulatory change by the Canadian government, not by LifeWave. And it just happened, it just came into effect in October. So this is the whole why we have to pivot. Previous to this, when we signed up someone in a core pack, we were able to get a $35 USD PIB bonus. That's been taken away from us thanks to the current climate of the government. So this is where we pivot. This is why it's so important that we ask the person who's signing up, what are your intentions? Would you like to business build, or are you happy just using the product and sharing with a couple of people? And that question I never ever asked before, simply because I didn't know this program, and also because we didn't have to ask that question at all because it was such a great deal to become a brand partner. The sponsor got a $35 bonus. They entered into our binary and they could order when they wanted. Well, the only now that the PIB incentive has been removed from us because of regulatory issues, the best thing that has come into play is the customer PC and PC Plus programs because we can replace and increase our commission on a 3 patch order to almost being, well, it's 20, 40, $60 versus 35. So this is a really, really awesome thing for us to have discovered and a really awesome program for us to pivot to. Now, if you do have someone who wants to business build, you still should sign them up as a brand partner. And what I've done is put them in as a brand partner and then putting them either to go shop as to what customers they or what products they want to order. The brand partner membership starter kit is $25 and it's free right now in Canada. So they can sign in as a brand partner for free and order what they want or order a maintenance kit. And that's what I've been doing. So, but this customer program has been such a bright ray of sunshine and breath of fresh air for us who have been trying to figure out how to pivot.
The only thing I would add to that is that if you did decide that you had a a person who wants to start in LifeWave right away and be a business builder, then yes, sign them up in the enrollment. It's free and they can buy a core pack or an advanced pack or even a maintenance pack, whatever. Okay. Be aware that if you did that, the way that you can make ongoing income is if they really do say they want to share and they want to build, then you start them in this fast start 9 week. I forget the technical word for that particular program, but for 9 weeks, if they build, if they become a manager right away, that means they have to get 2 or 3 people, whatever. If they become a manager, then they get $50 every week. They stay a manager for 9 weeks, and you get, as the brand partner, the sponsor, you get $25 every week for 9 weeks. So that's one way to make a little bit of cash. But I want to go back to why, if you can't decide what to do, err on the side right now of PC. Why do I do that? Because not only do you get $20 a sleeve for X39 or 49 and $10 a sleeve for the support patches, but I forgot to say you also get another bonus. Okay, that's the retail bonus, getting your 20 or your $10. But there's another special comp plan incentive that is there, and that is if your PCs all add up to 300 to, I think it's 599, then you get another 5 or 3% bonus. We can't forget about that. And if your PCs all add up between 600 to 999, you get a 7% bonus, and so on and so forth. So you get not only the flat rate of the $20 or the $10, but you also, if you get to a certain number of personal volume points from the PCs, if you get to that sweet spot of 300 or more of qualifying points, you also get an additional percentage of pay. That's in the PC program if you are a brand partner. So I want to also correct one little thing, Lana. You had said if you sign up somebody for the core, you get $35 versus if you did it in the PC, you would have got $60, $20 for each sleeve. For right now, if you sign up somebody in the core, you get $0 and you get some points. Whereas in the PC, you get 60. So I'd like to compare and contrast 0 versus 60, people. 0 versus 60 right now. Now, I was told the way to build your business is to get brand partners, and I get that. But for right now, I'm doing a lot of PCs. Now, what happens is all the PCs that you're bringing in, and sorry, Corolla, I do want to get to your question. This has just come up to my mind. When you get, like in the last little while, I've got 4 or 5 new PCs. Well, in my brand partner back office, where it shows how many qualifying points do I have for myself, I need 110 to stay director. Well, I'm at 400 or 500. I'm way over 110. And you might think, well, that's a waste. But guess what? LifeWave still does the carryover volume. So they'll take anything over 110. They take anything over 110, and the rest of those points that you earn from your preferred customers, they will fall into your weak leg, which we call the pay leg. Does everybody understand that? If you want me to repeat that or show it to you, I will be happy to go to my back office and show you if that is better, because sometimes people are more visual. But literally, my limit is I need to get 110 every month to stay active and qualified as a director. And I'm at 300, 400, 500 points every week, every month. But the excess over 110, those points don't get lost. They will go into the pay leg. Okay. Questions on what I just said, and then we're going to go to Corolla.
I think Lada has a question.
Yes, Lada does too. Can we go to Lada first, and then we'll go to Corolla? Okay, perfect. Lada, you're on.
Mine is really short. The PC and the PC Plus, they both have to have monthly orders.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything to do with the preferred customer program, PC or PC Plus, they're automatically, you can't get the lower price unless you set up, and it forces you as you do the sign up, you have to set up a monthly subscription. However, just a nice little tip for you. If the person says, I don't want to get a monthly subscription the following month, I want to skip a month, you can do that in the sign up. There's a little tiny calendar icon, and it says, you're setting up your monthly subscription order, and it automatically chooses 31 days. You can change that. That's not a problem to change it right there on the sign up. Or if you forget, then as soon as you signed up that new PC, you log back in with their credentials and you go to the monthly subscription tab and you just go under processing and you find the little tiny calendar icon and you change it out to a month or 2 or 5 months from now or whatever. You just have to let your people know that if they're going to skip more than 2 months, they forfeit getting their sample, and they may say no big deal. But it will start again if, let's say, they sign up today and they don't want an order until July. Okay, they're not going to be getting any samples. But when they start again in July, that'll be considered month 1. And then if they keep going monthly, they'll start to get a sample sent to them automatically if they keep going.
So they don't have to get a monthly order.
No, they don't. But here's the thing. It's a lot of bother administratively for them to remember to put it on their calendar, because it's going to go out and they're going to be upset if all of a sudden they get this order in the mail and they think, what? They forgot. So you need to stress to them to either they change it or you put it in your calendar and you change it. And remember, if you need to change a monthly subscription order, if it's going out on January the 26th, guess what day you have to make the change?
I think 2 or 3 days ahead.
1 day before.
1 day before.
It cannot be on the same day as the subscription order is going out, because it goes out at 3 o'clock in the morning or 12:01 in the morning. So you need to make sure you tell them that the company is automatically going to send you your next order on January 26th, unless you change it, and you need to change it the day before. So on the 25th is the last possible day by whatever it is, 9 or 10 o'clock at night. That's the last day that you can change it to push it out. And never touch that button saying stop monthly auto ship. Always go to the processing tab and hit edit. Never touch that blue bar that says stop monthly, because that cancels their subscription. It cancels them being a preferred customer and they go back to retail. I've learned it the hard way. All right, back over to Corolla. Thank you, Lada. Okay, Corolla.
My question was, I had just recently signed up somebody, and I like their monthly subscription is actually out in 3 months. Now she wants to order actually an X39 because she only got Eon. She tried X39 now. How does it work? Can I put monthly like now? Could I replace that 3 months that I put ahead?
Absolutely.
That it works now?
Yes, you can go back
right?
and forwards. Yep, you can go backwards, and the calendar will automatically, if you're going to do it today, the calendar will not let you pick today. It always has to be the day after. So as soon as you go into her back office and look for the calendar, back it up to today's date, and today's date will be grayed out, and then you'll pick tomorrow's date. If you do a one-time order, let's say you don't change the monthly and you just go under shop, which you could.
Yeah.
If you go under shop and you just pick a patch, that will not count getting toward the samples. That will be considered a one-off. I learned the hard way because one of my customers bought the Black Friday deal as a preferred customer. And even though it was during the month that she should have her monthly subscription go out, they said she did not get the free sample sleeve because that was not considered a monthly subscription order because I had placed in a special deal called Black Friday Special.
I was just wondering because I just like signed her up probably a week ago, and so now she wants to have the X39, so it's only a week after her sign up.
Okay, that's a good question. If
Yeah.
that happens where she wants a sleeve in the same month that she already had it, then she will be having to simply have a one-time order. She'll have to pay the extra shipping, and then the next month her monthly subscription order will come due. Now, here's an interesting point. Did you know that if you sign up somebody in the beginning or the middle of the month, that's better as a PC than at the very end? Do you know why? Because you have wiggle room. If you sign up somebody on January the 6th and they just forget to use their patches or whatever, they won't lose their sample program if you push their next auto ship out to the end of the month. Then you have the wiggle room of 2 or 3 extra weeks because they're always going to get an order on January 6th, February 6th, March 6th. But if they say, no, I actually want to go to January the 28th, even though it'll be 6 weeks rather than 4 weeks, it's the calendar month in the PC program. So they actually have wiggle room to move their auto ship up and down in the calendar month. So they still stay active for the samples, even though it's been 6 weeks, not 31 days. 31 days is drilled into me because that's what a brand partner has to be concerned about. No matter where it hits in the calendar, 31 days or you lose all your points, right? In PC, that's not the problem. A PC has flexibility to change their order within the month. So when you sign up somebody on the 29th of a month, then every month they've got to have an order go out no later than the 31st. So they only have 3 days to wiggle. But if you sign up people at the beginning or the middle of the month, and they, for whatever reason, want to delay their order, you say to them, don't delay it any later than the 31st or the 30th of the month, because then you won't lose your sample sleeve. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes, Carola, too?
Absolutely. Thanks for the advice.
It's really, really a lovely option to be able to use the wiggle room. And sometimes they're going to have 4 or 5 weeks in between their order, and that's not a problem. They're not a brand partner. They don't have to worry about the 31-day cycle. All right. Yes, you're welcome, Rowena. Very good. All right. Well, this is going longer than I had hoped because it's past an hour. But you know what? This is just so important. I want to make sure we've answered every question to the fullest. Is there anybody else that has a question or in chat that would love to get something clarified?
Actually, I have a suggestion, Judy. I think that this has been such a great learning tool for myself included, and I hope everybody else has learned a lot. I would like to see maybe we could reconvene in 3 or 4 weeks and just go live and answer questions on the PC and PC Plus programs so that maybe people have had an opportunity to try it and now they're utilizing it and experiencing it. And I think that might be if we could promise a call, within a month or so that we could reconvene and then people might have some more questions as they're experiencing it and get a chance to use it. How would that suit you?
Yep, that would be fine because there's going to be a lot of people who are not on this call right now, but are going to be listening to the recording and they're going to all of a sudden have questions. And so like Corolla's going to make this recording available. And so once people have had time to digest it, and as you say, play around with it and whatever, they may have more questions. And I'm willing to do another short call to field those questions and correct anything that needs to be corrected, because I'm not saying that I've not made any mistakes here in what I've been learning, but I just know that that even though to build our business, ultimately we need brand partners. We know that in Canada, maybe 1 in 10 people are going to really be a brand partner in the truest sense of the word and start really building. And we have to tell them if they want to be a brand partner, we have to tell them the bad news. We have to be honest with them. You're not going to get PIB. And you are going to make money basically on if you just get a lot of people in as brand partners, and those points will start adding up and helping you to become a manager, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star manager, or whatever you're going for. So yes, I think that it's really important that we keep a open hand, knowing that things could change in the next month or two on how they come out with some deals or some sales. Like right now, if you sign up somebody with an advanced kit or more, that's $535 US. The customer that's signing up as a brand partner gets $600 worth of product for $535. You, the sponsor, get less points, but you do get points, and you get no PIB. But for right now, advanced and advanced plus and premium, you get free glutathione sleeves. Your customer gets an extra one for free, and you get one for free. If that's motivating to you to do that, hey, go for it. Otherwise, I would sign them up as a PC or a PC plus. And I would stress the PC plus, because I really, really want my PC plus people to get all the samples, to try all the patches, so that they can be a product of the product, and they can even start to work the share program. And I tell people, if you're a PC plus, don't keep the samples to yourself, hand them out. They're in a cute little sleeve. They look professional. They look nice. And that's your way to grow your business so you can get your patches paid for. Because if you're going to hand out 10 patches of Eon or Silent Night or whatever, it didn't cost you anything other than the membership. And you might be able to get 2 or 3 new PCs to sign under you, and you're going to get then your $100. So that little pack of 10 patches, which cost $17 US, is now going to net you perhaps another $100 to go against your own orders. So it just depends. If the person wants their samples, I don't make them feel guilty for keeping them. I'm just saying, if the person says, I don't know if I want to be a PC plus because I don't know if I want all these samples, I really say to them, think about the people you care about. You're going to want to help them. And if you give them these 10 patches of whatever it is, that could make the difference in their life, because then they're going to get involved in LifeWave and be probably open to going on more than just Eon. They might even go on X39. So yes, sorry. Question, comment.
Sorry, it's Tanya. So if we signed somebody up as a brand partner back in the day when we didn't know the difference, is it possible to switch them to a PC
Absolutely.
plus?
Absolutely. All you got to do is you have to have them either call LifeWave, or I think you can do it also by email to say, would you please cancel my brand partner account? Because you're not supposed to have a brand partner account at the same time as having a PC account. So it doesn't go away on its own. It needs to be taken out. So they would just say, I've chosen to stop being a brand partner. I see the value of being a PC plus. And they would just ask the company to get rid of their brand partner account. And then the next day they sign up as a PC. No problem at all.
Okay. So,
Good.
all right, that sounds great. Thanks.
It's a good question. And that is if you know that your brand, and many of my brand partners are really acting like PCs, they're not going to ever do the business. Then you're right. Why do I have them as a brand partner? Well, one of the reasons is because they do have access to the maintenance kits and the rest of the enrollment kits, and that's the savings for them. And I do like the maintenance kits, by the way, people, because think about it, to keep your points flowing through your business week after week, to have your brand partners access the maintenance kits is such a smart way to do it if they're not on a monthly subscription. If they're on a monthly subscription, no problem. But if they're not on a monthly subscription, moving them over to a maintenance kit is great, because the company takes all the points that you have and divides them up over the next 3 or 6 months, depending on which maintenance kit you choose. And there's a reduction of price. So it's good for the brand partner to access the maintenance kits. But to be honest with you, you're going to make more money by switching them over to a PC, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and especially if there's somebody that really wants to, but really can't afford it. So if they can find two people,
That's
I
right.
mean, I have a customer for sure. I'm sure I signed her up as a brand partner because we didn't know better a few months ago.
Right.
And now, I mean, she's not sure she can afford it. And I'm like, she's really trying to find a couple of people to, and it would pay for
Right.
her. So yeah, okay.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks.
Great. Anything else before we wrap up? Lana, I'll leave it up to you to wrap it up.
Sure. The only thing I wanted to mention, just to kind of talk back towards the brand partner membership versus PC Plus, the one thing I want to draw out is as a brand partner, when you sign up someone who is a PC Plus or a PC Plus member, and you get your commissions of $20 per, say, X39 sleeve, you can pull that into your bank account.
Yeah.
So you can pull that money. It doesn't have to be used towards product, but you can pull that actually as income. Whereas the PC and PC Plus program is only, that money is only can be used towards product. So that's a really big difference as well. So for people who are looking at this as a business opportunity, you definitely want to sign them in as a brand partner
Right.
versus a customer plus. Yeah, I think let's
You know what?
let's yeah.
We have a very important question that Rowena has asked, and I think it really needs to be answered
Oh,
because
I see that now. Yeah.
so Rowena and all of you, the question was, are we saying now that we should be going through our team, looking at our brand partners that aren't really maybe wanting to build and move them over to becoming a preferred customer? That's a very tricky situation if you do that. And here's why. If your long-time goal as a brand partner yourself is to move up the ranks, you need to have some brand partners in both legs. You have to have what they call binary balancing at some point, not in the early stages, not in 1 star or 2 star or even 3 star manager, but once you hit director, you need to have binary balancing. That means that if you move all your brand partners away and put them all as PCs, then then all of those points will go into your weak leg, but then you'll have another weak leg where you have nobody because you've moved everybody. And so you still need to have some volume flowing in both your pay leg and your strong leg or your left and right leg. Like you still need binary balancing if you're looking at the long game. If you're only saying I'm never going to become more than 2 star manager, then yeah, then you could easily right now, I don't see anything changing in the future. You could change your brand partners over to PCs. Absolutely. But I'm not saying do that totally wholesale, because if you're thinking of moving up the ranks, you do want to have some brand partners, their points flowing into the other leg, because you have to have 2 legs, right? Rowena, you got your hand up. You have any other comments or questions? Was that kind of clear enough, or did I confuse you?
No, that's clear. It just, in my mind, it would be a bit tedious to do that. It's almost like better to have a customer move them to a brand partner. I thought at one point there was a button that you could click to do that. I still haven't seen it, but
There is a way to move easily a preferred customer up to PC Plus, but there's no ease. And I'm not sure, but I think they said on our director's call, there is even an easy way to move them from PC Plus to a brand partner, but not the other way. You can't move them back down easily. That's, but I would take maybe a few people, just because you want to get some income. And if your income is lower now because of this whole new comp plan, then you can sort of take a look and say, well, I'm not too worried right now about having binary balancing. I just want to get some cash flow in my back office. Then maybe taking some people who wouldn't be upset by you making this switch. Some people would get a little bit upset or irritated. You know who they are. Just take people who are very flexible type people who are not going to ever do the business, and this will give you a little bit more income.
yeah. I say one thing that has actually benefited me now with the way that this comp plan is working.
Yes.
I have a brand partner who's not active, and she's just changed her mind into not wanting to be even though she really wants more X39 patches, but refuses to put anything on her credit card. So she has 2 people under her, right and left. I think that's about all she has. Those 2 are business builders. So now that the comp plan has actually, okay, I've talked to this brand partner about like saying that she could actually make money just by being active. Just order 1 sleeve. You could get, well, she could get a percentage, right, of what her brand partners are ordering.
Right.
But she's still not doing that. So now the company is taking her out, like compressing it, and actually benefiting from her brand partners.
Yes.
So
yes. Compression is a thing that we've asked for the last 5 years, and finally they did it. So compression is good. Absolutely. Yeah. So if you have a brand partner who has got people below them, but they're not doing anything, to ask them to be willing to like move over to PC, then those people will move up to you and you'll get paid on the first level. The compression would happen. Correct. That's getting into the weeds a little bit, so kind of complicated, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah. That goes that's sort of beyond the PC and PC Plus. But yeah,
you're beyond the scope. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's call it a wrap for tonight. That was really enlightening. I learned a lot, Judy. So that was really great. So I thank you, and I'm going to take the opportunity to thank you from all the people who are on board with us today and those who will benefit from the recordings. So
and
I wish everybody a great night.
Could I even encourage people to go to their back office and read the handbooks in the resources section on PC and PC Plus? There's wonderful, wonderful handbooks there that have a lot of this spelled out. It sometimes needs a little bit of, massaging, but you really should look at the handbooks before we get together again. And we didn't take the time to look at the PowerPoint, but there's a great PowerPoint on PC and PC Plus that's back there as well, which we can go over if we need to. But we really should make sure that everybody reads the documents that are in your resources tab in your own brand partner back office, so that all of this will maybe gel a little bit even more.
Perfect. And also the LifeWave customer support line is always there for us to ask questions as well. So
good.
All right. Well, on that, have a great evening, everyone, and we will reconnect in a number of weeks. And all the best. I look forward to hearing successful signups and exciting news on how those commissions look in your back office once you've got to experience the PC and PC Plus programs as a brand partner signing them up. Thanks, guys.
Bye.